The gentleman reserves. The gentleman from Massachusetts is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I want to thank the gentleman for his comments. I just want to say that he's right. We could probably pass the very short bill that the Republicans have put forward, H.R. 6659, and send it to the President. But our bill, which is actually more than 80 pages, goes into much more depth and covers a lot more. Republicans want to do just a little bit. We want to actually solve the challenges that so many of our veterans face. And by the way, I want to ask unanimous consent to insert into the record the Statement of Administration Policy, which states that President Biden would basically sign the bill we are discussing here today into law. So we have an opportunity today. We have an opportunity today to actually move a bill forward that will pass the House, even if many of my Republicans will not vote for it. Pass the House, send it to the Senate, get them to act on it, and actually send to the President a bill for him to sign that will actually do the job. And be more than just a press release. And with that, I want to yield to the distinguished member of the Rules Committee, the gentleman from Pennsylvania, Ms. Scanlon.
Thank you. Mr. Speaker, I rise in strong support of today's rule. As we work with President Biden to build a better America, we must honor our debt to our veterans for their service and sacrifice on behalf of our country. There are obvious risks and sacrifices in military service, the physical and mental challenges, time away from loved ones, and the possibility that one may be called upon to make the ultimate sacrifice for one's country. But there are hidden risks and sacrifices as well, and our failure to address them means that for too long we have not met the needs of veterans who've been exposed to toxic substances during the course of their military service, as they have suffered from chronic respiratory illness, cancer, and a variety of other maladies later in life. The most well-known example of this is Agent Orange. It took years of veteran advocacy for the government to acknowledge and provide services and treatment for injuries caused by Agent Orange. Even as the connections between illness and exposure to Agent Orange have multiplied, new links have been established between exposure to other toxic substances during military service and chronic and life-threatening diseases. The burn pits used at military installations across the globe are a more recent example. The Honoring Our PACT bill enacts long overdue support for over 3 million veterans suffering from illnesses due to exposure to toxins and radiation during military service. This comprehensive bill will cut red tape to get veterans benefits, allowing veterans exposed to chemical, airborne, and radioactive hazards to receive full health benefits to treat illnesses related to that exposure. We owe it to our vets to pass this bill and provide them with the benefits they deserve. Mr. Speaker, I also want to highlight my amendment to the Honoring Our PACT Act, which will provide additional funding to ensure that the VA can implement the new benefits that this bill will authorize. I strongly encourage all my colleagues to support the rule, the PACT Act, and my amendment when they're considered on the House floor. I yield back.